So you're headed to Morocco, and of course you're excited about the amazing sights and sounds. But what if you could do more? What if you could actually connect with the people there? Well, today, we're going to build your very first conversation in Moroccan Darija, all the way from the first hello to a warm goodbye. Let's get you ready to chat for real. So, are you ready to go beyond just pointing at things and actually have a real conversation? I thought so. We're going to build this thing piece by piece, starting with, you guessed it, the most important part, that first hello. Okay, first things first, you gotta break the ice. So let's master the essential greetings you're gonna hear and use all day long from the moment you step into a bustling souk in the morning until late in the evening. Picture this. You walk into a little cafe for your morning coffee. This is your go-to phrase. Sabah al khair. Listen closely to the sound. Sabah al khair. It's warm, it's polite, and it's the perfect way to start any interaction. Let's say it one more time. Sabah al khair.
Okay, now let's fast forward to the evening. It's almost the exact same rhythm, just a little different. Mesa al khair. Hear that? Mesa khair. See? Simple, right? Just like that, you've got the entire day covered.
Now, this next one, you're going to want to remember this. This is your conversational superpower, merhaba. Seriously, this one word is your key. It means hello, it means welcome, and you can use it anytime, anywhere, with anyone. It's so incredibly warm, and you'll hear it everywhere you go. Okay, so you've said hello, now what? Well, in Morocco, the conversation gets personal and warm right away. And checking in on someone isn't just a formality, It's a really important sign of respect and genuine connection. Okay, listen up, because this might be the single most important phrase you learn today. Kidayer. It means how are you, and it is the absolute cornerstone of any chat you'll have in Morocco. Let's hear it again. Kidayer. Yep, we gave this one its very own slide. Why? Because it is that important. Seriously, try saying it out loud with me right now. Kidayer? You're going to hear this constantly, and now you can say it right back with confidence. So someone asks you, Kidayer, what do you say? Well, the classic perfect response is, Labas, alhamdulillah. Wanta. Let's just break that down real quick. Labas means, I'm fine. That's followed by, alhamdulillah, which means, thanks to God. And you finish it up with, winta. And you. That little moment of gratitude, it's just a beautiful piece of culture woven right into everyday speech. All right, the ice is officially broken. You've asked how they are. So, how do you keep the chat going? Let's add a couple of super easy, very useful questions to your conversational toolkit. A fantastic way to show that you're genuinely interested in the other person is to just ask, Ash Kader. It's a really casual, friendly way to say, what are you doing? Let's try it. Ash Kader. And here's another great one, especially if you're meeting up with a friend you haven't seen in a bit. Fin kuntat. It just means, where were you? Simple as that. Let's hear that one again. Fin kuntat. And here's the perfect way to reply to that last question. Imagine your friend asks, Kun kunti? You can say this, Kunt kan kalibalik. I mean, picture it. You're in a crowded, chaotic Medina, and you finally spot your friend. You can just say, Kunt kan kalibalik. I was looking for you. And hey, you want a little language hack? That phrase we just learned, qanqallib, it comes from the root verb qallib, which means to search for. Once you start recognizing these root words, you'll see them pop up everywhere. And that, my friends, is how you go from just memorizing phrases to actually understanding the language. Look at that. The conversation is really flowing now. So let's get practical. How do you actually make a plan to meet up for some mint tea later? These next few phrases are absolutely key for that. Let's put this into practice with a quick mini conversation. You could ask your friend, where will we meet? Fin naltaqo. And a fantastic, enthusiastic reply you might get is, bitabiat al-hal, which means, of course. It's just such a positive, great way to lock in a plan. Okay, pay close attention to this next part, because this is one of those subtle details that will make you sound so much more like a local. Darija is really precise about movement. Wash jimshim aya means, will you come with me? As in, coming towards me or this location. But wash timshim aya is, will you go with me? As in, leaving together to go somewhere else. It's a small difference, but getting it right is really, really impressive. Okay, every language learner needs a lifeline, a secret weapon, right? Well, this is it. If you ever get lost in a conversation and feel overwhelmed, you can just say this, Ma fhimtsh wa khashret li. It means, I don't understand. Could you explain? And let me tell you, this phrase is not just useful, it's empowering. It shows people you're really trying and they'll almost always be happy to help.
So, you had a great chat, you've connected, you made plans. How do you end it on a high note? Every good conversation needs a good ending, so let's learn how to say goodbye gracefully.
Your most essential, all-purpose goodbye is baslama. It's simple, it's warm, and you can use it in literally any situation. It translates to with peace, which is just beautiful, isn't it? Let's say it together. Baslama.
But what if you want to be a little more specific, like saying, see you later? Well, you've got two fantastic options. If you're talking to just one person, you'll say "Nshufik min bad," as in, I'll see you later. But if you're talking to a group, it becomes a collective thing. "Nshufu min bad," we'll see each other later. And finally, let's say you've really connected with someone and you want to leave a lasting, warm impression. This is the phrase you want to use. Mukrat shufuk mera akhra. It means, I'd love to see you again. I mean, how wonderful is that? It's such a great way to end your chat. And there you have it. We just did it. You just built an entire, complete conversation from scratch. From that first sabah al-khair to checking in with kiderek, all the way to making plans and leaving with that incredibly warm maqrach nshufik mara ukhra. You now have the whole blueprint for a fantastic interaction. So you have the tools, you have the flow. The only thing left to do now is, well, use them. So think about it. Which one of these phrases is going to be the first one you try out in the real world? Pick one, practice it a few times, and go make a genuine connection. Beslama, and thanks for joining me.